Follow-up, First Methodist Church in downtown Marshall is taking steps tonight. They're planning a new home for their congregation.
2 months have passed since the massive fire destroyed their historic church. KLTV's Andrew Culver has an update on their plans.
A long road ahead of us. It's not like in a couple of months we're going to be back in our place. It's a couple of years.
While the fire did not destroy the building in its entirety, smoke and water damage are still issues to be taken care of. Cleanup is a continuing process for the next couple of months and throughout the summer, but they already started removing mold. First Methodist met with a potential architect looking for new design ideas going forward.
From the exterior, probably what we rebuild in the future is going to have a lot of the characteristics of a historical place of worship.
A building committee has been organized, and their second meeting was held this evening. Rebuilding is the current consensus, but Pastor Luckert wants the approval of the church first.
We need to get input from our congregation on how they see us moving forward with facilities and buildings and begin to put a timeline together.
In the meantime, First Baptist Church in Marshall continues to share their space with First Methodist, and not only with their services, but also with First Methodist Day School during the weekdays.
So our heart went out to them. We immediately reached out and said, hey, you can have space here. And I'm driving to work and I see cars here and kids getting dropped off, and it's a beautiful answer to prayer of how our space might be used for the betterment of the whole community of Marshall.
We are going to move forward. We are doing this together. God has not abandoned us.
Andrew Culver, KLTV 7 News.